Hold on to your gavels, folks, because the Justice Department is about to get a serious makeover. Donald Trump, our soon-to-be twice-elected president, has just dropped a bombshell. He's nominating Matt Gaetz for Attorney General. Yes, that Matt Gaetz, the Florida firebrand known for his fiery rhetoric and even hotter legal troubles, is about to become the nation's top law enforcement officer. It's like putting a fox in charge of the henhouse, only this fox has a penchant for tweeting and a score to settle. The message is clear. Trump is back, and he's out for blood. This isn't just another political appointment, folks. This is a declaration of war. Trump is sending a message to everyone who dared to cross him, everyone who investigated him, everyone who doubted him. And that message is simple: payback is a bitch, and it's coming to a courtroom near you. Now let's talk about Matt Gaetz, the man of the hour. He's young, he's brash, and he's got more baggage than a Samsonite factory. This is a man who was investigated for sex trafficking. Let me repeat that: investigated for sex trafficking. He also has a knack for making enemies, especially within the very Justice Department he's about to head. Remember those folks who investigated Trump? Gaetz has called them deep state operatives and accused them of trying to undermine the president. He's even called for some of them to be locked up. Now he might get to decide if that actually happens. So, how are folks at the Justice Department reacting to all this? Well, imagine you're a chef and you just found out your new boss is a raccoon with a taste for garbage. You'd be a little nervous, right? Career prosecutors, the people who actually make the wheels of justice turn, are scrambling. They're dusting off their resumes, calling up headhunters, and stocking up on antacids. Some are even reportedly increasing their legal defense insurance. They know Gaetz's reputation. They've seen his tweets. They know this is not a man who believes in justice for all. He believes in justice for Donald Trump. And if you're not on the right side of that equation, well, you better lawyer up. The FBI, that bastion of law and order, is just as shaken up. Director Christopher Wray, a Trump appointee who somehow managed to survive the first term, is staying put, for now. But his inner circle is in disarray. His chief of staff just jumped ship, and his deputy is clinging to his job like a cat on a screen door in a hurricane. The rank and file are just as nervous. They know Gaetz sees them as part of the deep state swamp. They know he wants to clean house. And they're wondering if they'll be swept away in the process. Section 5. Trump's transition, a chilling blueprint. Meanwhile, Trump's transition team is hard at work, and by hard at work, I mean gleefully sharpening their knives. Leading the charge is Mark Paoletta, a man who makes Steve Bannon look like Mr. Rogers. Their agenda is straight out of a MAGA fever dream: pardons for January 6th rioters, a crackdown on immigration, and a full-scale assault on anything remotely resembling government regulation. Oh, and they're not bothering with those pesky FBI background checks for political appointees. Why bother when you can just hire your friends, right? Section 6. Lawyers on high alert. The legal community, bless their souls, are trying to prepare for the coming storm. Top lawyers are putting their heads together talking about pro bono legal defense funds for anyone targeted by the Trump administration. It's like they're building an ark, and they're pretty sure they know what kind of storm is coming. Section 7. Congress gearing up. Over in Congress, the Republicans are cracking their knuckles and licking their lips. They smell blood in the water and they're ready for a feeding frenzy. Expect a whole new wave of investigations into the deep state, the Bidens, Hunter's laptop, the Easter Bunny, you name it. If it can be investigated, they'll investigate it. And if it can't, they'll investigate it anyway. Section 8. The fight for confirmation. Now, Gaetz still has to be confirmed by the Senate, but let's be honest, folks, that's about as likely as a unicorn winning the Kentucky Derby. The Democrats are united in their opposition, and even some Republicans are looking a little queasy. But will enough of them grow a spine and vote against him? Don't bet on it. Section 9. A nation on edge. So, there you have it, folks. America is about to embark on a very strange trip. Buckle up, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. This isn't just about Matt Gaetz. This is about the soul of our nation. It's about the rule of law. It's about whether we're going to let one man, driven by vengeance and paranoia, turn the Justice Department into his own personal vendetta machine. The next 4 years are going to be a test, folks. A test of our values, our institutions, and our very democracy. And I, for one, am terrified to see how it all turns out.